Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. Alright, today we're doing the New Year's predictions for 2025 for Gemini, Ascendant, Moon, and Sun signs. And if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, the links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel, the links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright, so Gemini. Today we're talking about 2025 and what's coming up. Now, we're going to talk about your transits, the transits of the 4 major slow-moving planets. These are Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. And we're also going to talk about your tarot and your oracle cards. So I'm going to pull 5 tarot cards. These are going to be 3 months of the year per card. And the final card will be the overall theme / outcome of the year. And then we'll pull 2 different oracle messages. Those will be with the Kipper Oracles cards. And we'll clarify all of these. Okay. But let's talk about your transits. So, Jupiter, your 7th and 10th Lord, will be transiting in the 1st house. So, 7th house is 10th from the 10th. So, it's the higher form of status and fame. And this is also your 10th Lord of status and fame. Will be transiting in the 1st house. So, you will notice a rise in status will be coming to you. You will be noticed by people, even if you're not in a profession that typically garners fame. People will recognize you. You will become more famous or infamous in your community, in social media, through your career. You will be recognized. Also, here we can see great work opportunities coming to you. If you work, for other people, we see careers coming to you. Managers and bosses are coming to you. They're recognizing the work that you're doing. If you're in business, 7th Lord is now in the 1st house. Customers are coming to you. So either way, this is great for work. This is great for your status, great for your career. Also, 7th Lord is relationships in the 1st house. So, relationship coming to you. If you're already in a relationship, there will be a lot of interaction between you and your partner. Okay. So that's Jupiter. Now let's talk about Saturn. Now, in particular, that will be when Jupiter moves into Gemini, which will be in May. So, more the second half of the year. Now, I'm not talking about your previous transits. If you want to know those, you can look at, the last transit videos I did. Okay. But now let's talk about Saturn. So, Saturn is your 8th and 9th Lord. And it'll be transiting in your 10th house. So, 10th house is your career, your status, your fame. 8th Lord is now going to be there. There will be a sudden change and transformation of this. Now, if you have done terrible things, maybe it's a change for the worse and you're becoming infamous. If you've done positive things or, very good things in your work or just in your life in general, maybe, your fame is transforming for the better. Maybe you're getting a big change in your career. Maybe you're getting promoted. Maybe you're getting a new job that's even better than your old one. Maybe you're getting a worse job. Hopefully not. But we clearly see there will be a change in your work. Also, 9th Lord will be in the 10th house. So, 9th house is education. So we see you might have to get education for your career. 9th house is also travel. You may have to travel for your career. So we also see that as well. But this is Saturn we're talking about. So Saturn requires hard work. You will have to work. Saturn shows you're going to have to bust your ass. It's time to get to work. If you want these positive changes in your career, keep up the hard work. You're going to have to work even harder. Saturn will not let you rest. For the most part. Okay. Now, before I get to Rahu and Ketu, one small note I forgot about Jupiter. Jupiter in the ascendant, or the first house, whether it's your moon or sun sign. Either way, that transit can show you gaining weight. So, if you do not want to gain weight, because Jupiter is expansion, now the first house, your physical body, is expanding. If you don't want that, keep that in mind. Work out, diet, whatever you need to do. Now, I know, pot calling the kettle black. How dare you, Zach? But my job is to give advice. I've given it. Do as I say, not as I do, damn it. Alright. Fucking hell. Okay, moving on. Rahu and Ketu. So, Rahu will be moving into Aquarius, your 9th house. And Ketu will be moving to Leo, your 3rd house. So, some things you'll notice here. There will be a strong desire to travel, to acquire education with Rahu in the 9th house. There may even be a strong desire to publish something. Why? 9th house is publishing. You also may desire a stronger connection with your father, because 9th house is father. You may become more religious, because 9th house is also religion. But you need to be careful with religious people, with your mentors, your teachers, because Rahu can be deceptive. You can come across mentors who deceive you. You can come across teachers who deceive you, religious people who deceive you. So be careful with that. Now, Ketu will be in the 3rd house. So Ketu in the 3rd house. You'll have a bit of a disconnect with your younger siblings, with your cousins. Maybe it's a physical disconnect. You're moving away, moving to a different country, moving out of state, whatever. But this could be, not a physical disconnect, but instead an emotional disconnect. You just don't feel connected to them like you used to. Also, we see that you can be a little headless. Remember, Ketu is headless. It's the body without the severed head. The severed head is Rahu. So now you have a headless body that now wants to communicate. So, you will say things, especially on social media, without thinking, without using your head, because you don't have one when it comes to communication now. That is what Ketu is showing. You need to be careful with that. You need to be careful with your communication. Also, you can be very critical and cutting with your communication, because that's what Ketu represents. Ketu is cuts, breaks. Also, you may lose an interest in media in general, because 3rd house is media. But Ketu can also show great writing ability. Past life skills could be coming to you with Ketu in the 3rd house, which drives you to want to learn more with Rahu in the 9th. To publish what you're writing. Remember, you write without thinking, and then Rahu's like, hurry up and publish it. Post it. Okay. Alright. Anyways, let's look at your tarot and oracle cards here. Rather than how Rahu and Ketu tempt us into doing things we shouldn't. Alright. Let's see here, Gemini. Okay. So, January through March, we have the 5 of Wands. So, there's conflict in the first 3 months here. Either conflict or you're conflicted about something. So there could be some difficulty here in the very beginning of 2025. Now, April, May, and June, we see You're slowly working towards something, slowly moving forward. Okay. Now, in July through September, we have the devil. So there's something unhealthy here, some obsession, some unhealthy pattern, something toxic. Now, this could be a work contract as well. The devil can represent that. This could be addiction issues. There's a possibility of that. Now, October through December, we have the star. The star is healing, but it could also be some wish being granted. Some wish coming true. Hello, Todd. Todd is my cat, for those who don't know, and he has words for me. Todd, you coming here? He really just walked into this room to meow at me, stare me down, and then leave. That could be an omen for some of you. Either Punarvasu or Ashleisha. We'll see which one's relevant to the reading. Okay. Anyways, potential outcome, justice. So, justice is balance, things being made right, things being fair and equal. Let's see what's going on. Why the Five of Wands? Why the Five of Wands? Ace of Wands, strength, the Empress. Okay. So, I see a passionate new beginning here. It does require a lot of strength. You're showing it's not easy. Now, this is someone who you truly value with the Empress. But you're also showing me a lot of conflict. There's a lot of heat there. Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Hangman at the bottom of the deck. You may be feeling stuck or trying to get a new perspective. Okay, that's a lot of heat though. So this could be a lot of conflict rather than being conflicted. But this could just be being conflicted. Could be both. Now, Ace of Wands and the Empress. That can represent pregnancy. That is my sign for pregnancy. Either the Ace of Wands or Ace of Pentacles with the Empress. For others of you, this could be conflict with a mother figure. Could also represent that, because the Empress is a mother. But there's something here with strength. Strength can be compassion. Now, transit-wise, you don't necessarily show, or, well, you don't necessarily have anything showing children being a big focus. No. But you do have Ketu in your 4th house in the first half of the year. 4th house is the house of mother. So there could be conflict with the mother. You could feel a disconnect with your mother. Or a mother figure. Okay, it's a very specific message. But, transit-wise, that's what a lot of Geminis would be dealing with. Now, for the Knight of Pentacles. April, May, June. That Knight of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. 9 of Swords, the Magician. So, you're a little stressed when it comes to work. When it comes to finances, career, the material world. But you're showing me you're manifesting that success in the material world. And it looks like you're achieving it. I mean, you're going from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. You're showing me you have the strength to achieve something there. 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, though. Now, I know I said Saturn in the 10th house, you're going to need to work hard. And it's going to be hard to find time to rest. But 4 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. You need to try to find some time to rest. You can't just work nonstop. You're not a robot. As much as corporations may want you to be, you're not. Okay, let's see the devil. Okay, Gemini. So, for the devil, we have the Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay, so on the traditional devil card, you have two people that are in chains. Here you have the Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. So, you're showing me a prolonged period of time where you have been betrayed, deceived, where you have been overthinking to the point of keeping yourself stuck. Now I know why Todd had that message for you all, and for me. Ashleisha. So Ashleisha is the constellation, or nakshatra, tied to slavery, imprisonment. So, Todd decided to pass on the omen that, let's see, alright, so July through September, you are going to be feeling trapped, like you're stuck, like you want to break free in 2025. It looks like this is something that you've been dealing with that's been going on for a very long time. Okay. So, that's not good. Now, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck could be a person that you're feeling imprisoned, tied to. Ashleisha is also tied to manipulation, but there's something toxic, something unhealthy here with this person that you're dealing with. So I am warning you of that. Be wary of who this person could be. If you need to cut ties with them, for your own good, then you may need to do so. Alright, why the star for October through December? Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, the World. There is a major ending here by the end of the year, and you're feeling victorious. There's a wish coming true here, which is tied to an ending. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have some curiosity towards this right now, but overall you're just showing me an ending here that feels right. Also, Six of Wands and the Star, that can be a lot of attention. So once again, that recognition, maybe that recognition that you receive really comes into play the second half of the year, towards the tail end. Now Jupiter's moving in May, but it may take some time to ramp up to where you're receiving that recognition. Alright, why Justice for that potential outcome? Ten of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Okay, things have been very difficult. Either in the financial world or with a particular person, maybe both. There's a lot of past sorrow, past regrets here. But something is being made right. There's some balance coming in. High Priestess, your intuition's guiding you in this. Okay. Now, I'm not necessarily getting it as you reconciling with someone or something like that. I'm getting this more so as happening for you rather than, you being the one carrying this out. But I could be wrong, especially if you fucked up somehow. If you did, then you did. I'm just going to leave it at that. Alright. But yeah, Gemini, it looks like things are coming into balance in 2025. Overall, it looks pretty good. It does look kind of like a mixed bag, though. There's definitely a lot of conflict in the beginning of the year, and in, July through September, things look very rough. Like, that's the time period I'm most worried about for you. Now, that is right when Rahu moves into the 9th house, and Ketu moves into the 3rd house. So, that transit in particular could be tied to this. So, it could be that's when you finally disconnect from home, from your mother. But it could be where you're dealing with deception from your father or disconnecting from younger siblings, cousins. Alright, but let's look at your oracle cards. See what's going on there. Okay. Looks like I was spot on. Alright. We have pathway, change, and main female. So, you've been on a long road towards change when it comes to a woman. Either that or you are this woman. Now, we also have false person, house, and journey. So, there's someone you can't trust when it comes to a living situation. Whether this is your mother, whether this is a neighbor, I don't know, like a roommate, I mean. But I do see a possible journey here. Now that does make sense. Ketu and Rahu are going to be moving in houses tied to travel. Third house is tied to short or long distance travel because 12th from the 4th. Furthest place from your homeland. Ninth house is long distance travel or pilgrimage. Okay. So, definitely disconnecting from someone you live with. Could be in the cards for you. Pun completely intended, damn it. Alright. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. And Tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance. So it's been a very long road, but I see you taking a chance on something that's going to get you away from this undependable person. Hello again, Todd. You coming up? Yeah. Todd has more words for us. What do you have to say, Todd? Yeah? Well, Todd has graced your reading for good, Gemini. I think. Okay. So, yeah, taking a chance to break free of this Ashleisha prison of yours. Let's see, why change? Desk, pay attention to your work. And hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So, focus on your work. That's going to allow you to make this change. Now, this vacation, like I said, I see you traveling, possibly even moving. Especially with Ketu being in your 4th house up until May. Late May, I believe. Why main female? Cain, pay attention to your health. And Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Okay. So, could be that there's a woman that you know, that's no good for your health, or someone who is not good for your health if you are a woman. There's something about not thinking clearly when it comes to this, though. Now remember, kitty cats, like this guy, are a symbol of Ashleisha, which is tied to manipulation. So, could be this person's manipulating you. Be careful. You've been warned by me and Todd. Alright, why false person? Peacock, beware of great pride. And bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay, so you cannot trust this person when it comes to finances in particular. So you definitely need to be careful on the financial front. Alright, why house? Especially tied to like real estate or a living situation or home. Alright, for house, we have horseshoe, good luck. And eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Okay, and why journey? Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. And boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So definitely a fresh start. I do see you moving. Very clearly there's a move that will be taking place for most of you. I would say, with Ketu in the 4th house. Now this will likely take place before mid-May. Likely, because Ketu will still be in the 4th house then. But you could be traveling like in between then and get the home, start renting a place, whatever, later after Ketu and Rahu move, because they still will be showing travel. So definitely there will be traveling, and there will likely be a move. I also see an increase in finances. It does look like there could be travel tied to that. Remember, your ninth lord Saturn, ninth lord of travel, is transiting in the 10th house of career, traveling for your career. Okay. So, the cards didn't necessarily want to focus on the relationship aspect, which I see being very possible for Gemini people. I just want to, reiterate that. With the 7th Lord being in the 1st house, you are one of the most likely signs to begin a relationship. But I do see finances and career doing well, especially when you travel. And that a move, especially from this person that you cannot trust, would be good for you. Alright, that's what I have for you, Gemini. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me in the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, the links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel, the links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright. Thanks for watching, and for putting up with Todd's shit. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.